Good morning, folks in Grand Lake. We're kicking with one of your favorite people here, Sam Miller of your Chamber of Commerce, Grand Lake Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah.
And snowmobile capital of Colorado, trademarked.
Yes.
So what's so great about snowmobiling in Grand Lake?
Well, first of all, let me tell you, there are over 100 miles of maintained trails. So
100 miles?
Yes. So for even the novice snowmobiler, they can get up there, get around, explore the snow. It's pretty awesome.
Now, I'm from Wisconsin, and back there you literally go through cornfields on snowmobile trails. It's not that, I mean, it's fun, but
this is mountain snowmobiling.
This is real, like these are maintained trails that are actually like in the mountains. It's incredible.
Right, and for the novice, not novice, because now my words are messed up too. So it's really great to start out there, and then there's over 300 miles of trails you can access. So that's backcountry trails that you can get to for the more experienced snowmobiler.
Now, is this in the national park?
No, you cannot snowmobile in the national park. This is going to be
environmentally protected, but
yes, in forestry and BLM land,
which is surrounding. I mean, it's tons of it all around Grand Lake, right up into the edge of the national park.
Right, Grand Lake is surrounded on three sides by a national park and then Arapahoe National Forest. So we've got a lot of great stuff going on.
Wow. So are there several different outfitters?
There's a lot of places you can rent snowmobiles. There's a couple places right inside town. You can go to Lone Eagle or to Spirit Lake right in town, or you can go to Winding River Resort, which is right on the trail system there. And the rental place is actually called On the Trail Rentals at Winding River Resort.
And so you see every Friday and Sunday, you'll see tons of trailers with snowmobiles cruising through town, heading to Grand Lake. And you know what's going on.
People come in. There's plenty of parking for people with snowmobiles. You can take your snowmobiles straight through town, go to the restaurant for lunch, go out for dinner.
So who's grooming these trails? Is there a fee that you pay to go use the trails?
So Trail Groomers grooms the trails, and they're a nonprofit group.
Oh, it's actually called Trail Groomers.
Trail Groomers, yeah, and they're a great nonprofit group, and they do different rides throughout the year and fundraisers so they can keep the trails maintained for snowmobilers.
Oh, all within local Grand Lake, or is it like the whole county? Or
it's within Grand Lake area.
Okay. Wow, that's incredible. So they just do that nonprofit. And so if I come in with my sled, am I paying a fee to get on the trail?
You are not paying a fee to get on the trail.
I can make a donation?
You can make a donation to Trail Groomers, and that's always appreciated.
And obviously, those guys are incredibly important. Another cultural fun is, if I want to hop on my sled and ride it right downtown on the road to go to Poncho and Lefties or Sagebrush, potentially?
You can ride it to any of the restaurants in town, take it over to Davenhaven,
Really? So it's totally legal. I can just hop on my sled, take it downtown?
Totally legal. Just abide the traffic laws.
Yeah.
Don't hit anything. And just take the snowmobile through.
How cool is that?
It's really pretty cool.
All right. So snowmobiling's obviously big. Let's see. Some other activities that are fun. Oh, more importantly, do you ride snowmobiles?
I do not ride them well.
You ride like you ice fish. Is that fair to say?
Ride snowmobiles and ice fish and snowboard, all pretty much on the same skill level.
Okay.
I can Nordic ski pretty well now. So
well, there we go. That goes right into another great activity in Grand Lake is cross-country skiing is huge.
Right. It's amazing in Grand Lake. We have the Nordic Center, which is the golf course by summer, and our rec district trail system by summer. And by winter, it becomes the Nordic Center. So there's tons of terrain for different levels of...
Is that is there groomers or anything?
Yeah, that's all groomed. So that's completely groomed.
By the rec department,
right? By the rec district. Correct, by the recreation district. And that has all different levels. And they also have dog-friendly trails. So, Dom can ride in a backpack while...
yeah, because he's probably not tromping along next to you.
Cross-country skiing. And you can also ski right in Rocky Mountain National Park. So you can drive into the park
so that you can actually go into the park because it's not a motorized vehicle. You're actually
correct.
Okay.
And so you're taking in what you take. With the park, it's leave no imprint behind. And with Nordic skiing, it's the same as hiking is how they view it. And you can Nordic ski and snowshoe on any of the park trails.
And back to your mascot, town mascot. What's his name?
Bruce the Grand Lake Moose.
Bruce the Grand Lake Moose. Because it's not uncommon to see moose wander in from the national park, and you'll see a lot of wildlife.
Right, we had a moose hanging out right downtown for quite a few days. They seem to linger in a spot they like for a few days and then kind of move on to another spot that they're into. But we do have a heavy concentration of moose in the area, so it's not unlikely to see a moose while you're in town. And
Grand Lake you're tucked in the mountains, and it's the most beautiful setting. It's a cold, long winter. Are the restaurants, everything's hopping right now?
Everything's hopping. It's not hopping like it hops in summer. It's definitely...
In summer, it's nuts. It's a zoo out there.
It's a zoo, but it's a fun zoo. But winter, it's more of a special experience. I think that it's a little more quiet, and you definitely hear the buzz of snowmobiles going through town. There's definitely live music still on the weekends. Everything's still open. You could still get a bite to eat somewhere. And
well, if you're in Winter Park for a ski vacation, you're taking a day off. I mean, there's no better day trip than to run up to Grand Lake.
Right, and you can run over
beautiful.
and do
There's
whatever
tons
you
of
want.
activity, and then grab a beer on the lake or a dinner, whatever it might be. And
any of those things.
All right, well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, let's talk a little more about summer, because Grand Lake has a ton to offer in the summertime.
That's true.
All right, we're here with Samantha Miller, grandlakechamber.com. Check them out. We'll be back shortly.